Hey, I'm back. Same afternoon as my previous episode, so I'm calling this part 5.1. I just had to take a break and do some stuff around the house and get some lunch and whatnot. But I'm ready to go. I don't know how much I'm going to be talking during this. It's going to be a lot of thinking, so I may have some music going in the background. This album is the wonderful Bastion soundtrack by Darren Korb from Supergiant Games. It is the soundtrack to a game called Bastion. The album is fantastic. The game is great too. I played the game. It's one of the first games. I think it is the first game I've ever played to completion. But it's the soundtrack is just absolutely phenomenal. It'll probably go into the Transistor soundtrack depending on how long I'm here. I've only got about an hour before I have to go to a doctor's appointment, so it may or may not be. I gotta fix that. All right. Anyway, so yeah. Let's get started. Go see part 5 if you want the preamble. I'm just going to dive right in. So, music. Okay. Let's see, where are we?
All this takes a lot of getting
used to.
And you do get used to it after a while.
So,
there's 3 things I'll always miss.
This left and right come in over here and then go out over there.
Not having to watch my step all the time. 2.
Forget about 2. And 3.
I miss the songs. Folks from Ceylondia knew how to carry a tune. Sure, we've got some songs on the old gramophone, but try and imagine what they sounded like, playing to a room full of fine people, unwinding at the soul regret after a hard day's work. Those were the days.
Ah, come on. What? I'm going to be keeping this on a different screen so that I can look at it. R20. Input resistor. Yes. How many do I have? 21, 22, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 20, and then 73, 74. And 21. What? How? Okay, these are all messed up. Oh no, that's right. And then 20 and crikey. $19, $20, $21, and $22. So there's 21. Oh, shit, they're all there already. And 22. God. Oops, got him back. Put him in the wrong place, but that's fine. So these are the bypass caps for the power supply on that amp. And I need another set. 23, 24, 73, and 74. If I click on that, it does. Ha ha ha. Ooh, why is that not centering? There we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm sorry, what was that one? Dang it. C23. 24, okay. C24. Oh. C73. And then C74. So that's convenient. When you click on a component in the schematic program, it takes you to that footprint in the board layout. All right. So those are our bypass caps, which are going to go straight underneath the chip. Again, this is a situation where ideally you would have the power come from your power plane through the pads on the capacitor and then into the chip. And I suppose I could still do that, but that would require me putting another via in here and disconnecting this pin from the via, which is going to be hard to do. Because as soon as I pour a ground plane, it's going to want to connect that directly, or power plane, it's going to want to connect that pin directly to it. So I am, oops, nope, that one. I'm going to let these be non-quote-unquote ideal. Oops, wrong way. Okay. Those are the 1 ohm mixing resistors on the output of the op amp. Actually, I might even be able to do that more ideally, or more minimally. Like that. One and two? Oh, yeah, because it's... Yes, that is correct. Hmm. Oops, shoot. Okay, I gotta think about where I want that. It's R20. Oops. What's the other one? R19. Take me to that one. So I got to connect that over to there, and that's going to force all the current to go through that, and then to ground. So it's going to make sure that this trace here has a lot of current going through it. Otherwise, they pick up noise. But I haven't decided. I want the resistors to be either on the outside so I can run all the power through the middle. Oh, they're on different planes though. It doesn't matter. But the grounds... Okay. So... No, okay. I do like that trace better. Oop, oop. Nope. Try again. Oh, shoot. Yeah, but it doesn't need to be there if I'm just going to be... Oh, but I need access to the ground. Ah! Phooey. So, what I'm going to do is these grounds... So the star of my ground system is going to be over here underneath the mixer. And then it's going to get split back out again into a left and a right. And the left chip is going to be decoupled to its left ground, and the right chip is going to be decoupled to its right ground. And I want this resistor to go to its local ground. And its ground is probably going to come in through the center. I guess it doesn't matter again because... Okay. Since this is on the bottom, I can go ahead and do that. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. What did I just do? Because I just cycled through and it went to an inner layer. That's not what I want. All right. Mental note. Plus doesn't do what I want it to do on 4-layer boards anymore. Shoot. Damn it. Okay, forget it. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Okay. Actually, since those are going to be either or, those don't need to be on the bottom. In fact, I want those on the top because I've got all my other signals on the top. Because those caps are just alternatives for the big ones. All right, so that's my solid state amp. That's the whole solid state section. Okay, let's bring this over. Let's put our decoupling under here. Okay. Where am I? C11. So normally I'd put my decoupling underneath the op amps, but I can't do that here because there's a chip in the way. So my decoupling is going to have to go on the outside, I think. So C11, C12. C13 is the 0.1 that goes along with that one. C14 is the 0.1 that goes along with that one. $15. $16. Mask silks. Yeah, okay. thought there was a way to turn off just the values. Pads, front, text, front, back, hidden, text. Grid, no comments, footprints, front, back, values. There we are. Okay. No, I want to keep the references on for now. So, what was it? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then 17 and 18. Okay. Okay, so there's that, okay. Dang it. So I've got a plus 12 there, I've got a plus 12 there, those are the singles, and then that one. Okay. Okay, so I think those are pretty good decaps. Or okay, so we'll do that for now. Now I got to go look at the feedback loops. All right, so R17. That's R17. That's my bus L to mix L. So bus L is the input, mix L is the output. Where do I want these? So, like that, and then out. I think I want that there. Because I want the output to go through that capacitor and then that, because I want it to see the effect. I want the feedback to see the effect of that, of the output. So I think that's where I want it, right there. And then on the other side, mix R. Space did I give it? I think it needs more space than that.
I dig my hole, you build a wall. I dig my hole, you build
way the mix
One day
will go out here and then back in here. So yes, it's doing a whole loop around like that. But then that makes sure that the output goes to the cap before it goes to these. Build that city on a hill.
Someday those tears are gonna spill.
Oh, whoops.
So build that wall and build it strong, 'cause we'll be there before too long. Come build that wall up to the sky. Come build that wall up to the sky.
Okay.
Someday your bird is gonna fly.
Oop, nope.
Come
Try that again.
build that
What?
wall until it's done. Come build that wall until it's done. But now you've got nowhere to run. So build that wall and build it strong, 'cause we'll be there before too long.
All right. So I think all of that is done in servo fashion. You run it through the load before you run it through the feedback. Technically, I should be doing the same here. From the output to the load resistor, back to the input. So if anybody who's monitoring or watches this knows whether I'm full of crap by doing it this way, I am very interested in being educated. We'll otherwise we'll play it the hard way and figure it out. Oops, nope. Crap. Got about 15 more minutes before I need to get moving to a doctor's appointment. Those feel like they could be tightened up somehow. All of that looks like it could be tightened up with that too. Okay. All right. I'm seriously considering redoing that outline so it'll let me do that. Because right now it won't. It keeps telling me there's an error type near track is too near the pad. I think it's just the track is just a bit too large for those pads. Because alternatively, I could just go all the way around, and that just really does not feel like the right thing to do. All right. Okay, let's do it. Oh. Here, let's do this. Oop, wrong way. All right, so we still got some good copper there to solder to, but that'll open up the space between those. And I should be able to squeeze through there much easier now. Okay, this is the part that's always a little scary. Okay. Will it let me do it now? Oh, diggity, no error. Okay. Why do you think... Oh. It's a rendering artifact. Okay. Whoop. Nope. Hi, Weem. Mike Weimholt, Weemcast, says, hey, saw that you were streaming. Thought I'd just pass through and say hi. Hey, Mike, thanks for joining me. Mike has a wonderful stream that he does called the Weemcast, where he does lots of Let's Play kinds of stuff. Go check him out if you enjoy watching people play around in game worlds and battle monsters and build stuff and do other cool creative things. Go check him out. He's good people. He's one of the best DMs I've ever played with. Or GM, I guess. But yeah, he's cool. Go check out his stuff too. Not exactly electronic engineering, but you know, we'll let him get away with it. So I'm going to offset those a little bit because I'm going to need one to go through the other. Okay. All right, there's my mixer bus. Actually, you know what? I don't think I want to do it that way. Mike, if you're still there, talk to me offline. I am definitely interested. Actually, I think you just do that. Boom, boom. Oh. That's back. All right, there we go. Thank you. All right. I'll deal with that. Okay. So now all the traces are going to come around like that. All right, Mike, thanks for dropping in. I'll chat with you later. I don't want to run those traces until I know where this is all going to land. I feel like I want to put these in between here and find some way of making that all still work. Yeah, I should be able to do that. But you know what? I'm going to call it a quits because I've been going for a little less than an hour and I got a doctor's appointment I need to go run off to. All right. So thank you very much for joining me. Watching me lay out a mixer and a solid state amp. Tried the experiment with the music. How did the music work out? Because I didn't spend a whole lot of time talking about what it was I was doing. I was kind of thinking more and trying out different ideas in my head. So, you know, I don't like a whole bunch of silence, and I love listening to music when I'm working, which is kind of the whole point of this project in the first place, right? So, again, what we were listening to was the Bastion soundtrack, the original game soundtrack. The author is Darren Korb, Korb. Highly recommended. Go check out his stuff. He's only got the 2 albums right now, Bastion, and then the other game, Transistor, done by the company that he works for, Supergiant Games. They're both fantastic games, wonderful games. Go play them. You can get them on iOS and PC and whatnot. They work in Linux, but the soundtracks are just phenomenal. They're great background music. They don't really engage the frontal lobes. Oh, I should probably go back over here. They don't really engage the frontal lobes because they're all instrumental. They don't have any lyrics that tie up my brain cells, so I can listen to it while working on other things, and I really enjoy them. They're kind of couple of my go-to albums for work. So yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we've done today. Again, I'm Smitty Halibut, SmittyHalibut. Hit me up on Twitter, chat with me, tell me what you're working on, tell me whether you enjoyed this or not. And yeah, be good humans. We'll talk next time. Take care.